What does one do when they have no desires anymore? I'm not saying I'm giving up, but I've nothing to strive for anymore. I do not want anything besides to be left alone. The touch of a woman feels uncomfortable. The desire for success has been replaced by the fear of stagnation. My dream body has been switched out with the fear of becoming obese. I do not want to gain anymore. I only fear loss. Loss of the little respect I have. Loss of the speck of society I'm still attached to. What I do now is all distraction. I bake, I write, I draw. While I would love to become great, it's mainly just to pass time. My desire to pass the time comes from the fear of the present moment. My desire to become great comes from the fear of wasted potential. But what is potential besides the ego's way of motivation? Truly, my ego is the only thing keeping me afloat. It tells me to watch my diet. It tells me to get better at writing. Not to achieve a new status or to write a bestseller, but to have some control over myself. Control the little you can in this merciless world. I have no advice to offer. I know nothing. The only thing I can do is write and draw and find meaning in the passing of time. To give up on life, but to keep pushing, is an ironic situation. You understand nothing is coming, nothing good, that is. You realize your future wife, kids, and career were never here. They only ever existed in your fantasies. Delusion is strong, and when persistent, it can make you believe anything. But you are not your beliefs, so there is no salvation in that. You are only a sum of your actions. Small actions that lead to a great life or nothing. Some of us have never acted. Some of us have acted, but it just didn't work out. We are all in the same hole now. But I still push, even though the world is meaningless. And it's even worse when you realize you'll have no one by your side. But to find meaning in its suffering is the ultimate rebellion. Suicide may be the answer, but that makes me feel cheated again. Cheated out of the curiosity I still have for life. The curiosity of what success would feel like. The curiosity of what other countries are like. And the curiosity to see my life through. I know eye contact is hard. I understand you don't feel human. And to tell you the truth, you're correct in thinking that. We are not humans. We have shed the skin of society and have molted into an insect. Not a butterfly, but a stick bug. One pulled stiffly by each limb, hoping to get somewhere before it's stepped on. Why depressing? It's not over. This is not a motivational speech for discipline. It's only a speech telling you to control what you can, about what you want. If you are curious about something, curious about what it would feel like to become great at the one thing in your mind, go for it. And if you can't, stay alive long enough for the curiosity to come through. You might never reach your goals. You might feel like you never even started. But do not be beaten into dank submission. Rebel in your own way. A rebellion, even if quiet, even if it's never picked up by anyone else, is still worthy. Because what else can you do?